I'm here with Ben Horowitz of Andreessen Horowitz. We've got the founder and CEO of one of Ben's favorite companies sitting right across from us. VCs aren't bullish on hardware companies and U.S.-made consumer electronics, but Andreessen Horowitz just invested $49 billion in Jawbone, the maker of the Bluetooth headsets and the Jambox portable speakers. Hosain Rahman, the founder and CEO of Jawbone. Welcome to Bloomberg West.
Thanks, Cory. Good to be here.
Good to see you outside of Vegas. I always see you in Vegas.
That's right.
At the CES show.
Yeah, sort of our annual CES get-together.
It's always work in Vegas,
yeah,
right?
Indeed.
As far as we know. Talk to me about your company. It's very curious to me that you've got a company that makes consumer electronics based here in the U.S., making products in the U.S.,
yeah.
But dramatically, these things are cool looking.
Yeah.
Are you only able to do that here in this country?
Well, first of all, we think of ourselves as sort of an end-to-end experiences business, right? Where hardware is one component, where we put a lot of intelligence into it to deliver a whole new set of rich services and experiences to the consumer, right? And so we feel like having a hardware component allows us to kind of complete the entire thing. And I think what's unique about us is we feel like we're a pretty global company. We've got offices in London and China. Being in San Francisco is actually a great sort of central hub to communicate to all these places really easily. And the talent base here is phenomenal. So whether you're building software or
how
hardware.
are your products different because you're here? I guess that's my question.
Well, I think we have access to an incredible amount of software talent that will enrich what we're doing. This is the sort of heart of the computing revolution all the way from the 70s and even beyond that to now. And we think we're part of that, right? That next revolution of going from the desktop to portability to mobile and now to everywhere. So.
Well, and Ben, you're going to be able to ask one more question, but we're looking at video of the Jambox, which is another one of those products. Ben?
Yeah, so, well, Hosain, tell us about, you have a unique company in that we've often talked about you're kind of half high-tech and half fashion. And how does being in San Francisco help you with those two disciplines?
Yeah. Well, this particular area has always been the hub of really innovative industrial design. And we've been fortunate enough to work with a fellow named Bahar, who's our chief creative officer, for many years. And, San Francisco, with some of the stuff that's happened at the design school down at Stanford, they've attracted lots of innovative young talent, fresh thinking in that whole design realm. And you're able to sort of marry that to a lot of really interesting computing stuff as well as software. So you can be all of the above in one place.
Well, and let me talk about this Jambox, because it's an interesting technology. We don't do a lot of gadgets on the show. Perhaps we could, but this Jambox is a really cool idea.
Right.
Talk about what this is. We're showing the video of it without explaining what it is. What is it?
Well, we think of the Jambox as the world's first smart speaker. And what that means is, that device that you're holding there has more computing horsepower in it than the first computer that I own. It's got more memory, more processing, more technology. And what that does is it sort of follows this wave of mobile devices where you went from feature phones to smartphones. We think there's the same revolution.
Actually, we're looking at a different video. We're looking at a video of the earpiece.
Okay.
But please, I'm going to keep. Let me just show people what we're talking about here, because again, your stuff is so cool. So there you go. There's a Jambox, and this is a speaker that works on Wi-Fi, basically.
Actually, Bluetooth.
On Bluetooth. So I've got my iPhone. I hit play on, and it'll come out of this thing, but loud and full and fill the room.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of the innovation here on the acoustic side was we were able to pack a lot of sound in this almost impossibly small package. So it really blows people away how much sound you can get out of it. And it's also a speakerphone. So if you're playing music on your iPhone, it'll ramp the music down, take a call.
This may go to the White House Correspondents' Dinner this weekend with you. Check this out.
Well, it's a great travel tool.
All right, so. Great. Really glad to have you share the show finally, and glad to have you here with Ben as well.
Great to see you,
Thanks, guys.
All right.